framework to medicine. So Poiseuille's law explains comprehensively many of the factors, important factors that affect flow. This is the Poiseuille's law. Okay, let me just go through it. It's very simple. Don't be worried too much about the pi's and the r's and the fours. We'll discuss this. So flow or conductance, basically in medicine, flow rate is denoted by Q. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Or probably related to some old Latin stuff. So conductance, flow, rate of flow is denoted by the alphabet Q. So Poiseuille says that flow of a fluid depends on delta P. You know what delta P is? Pi, the mathematical constant, and radius to the power 4 over, this is over divided by 8. This is, you know, we've studied in Reynolds, viscosity multiplied by the length of the vessel. All right. So these are the factors. Delta P is one factor, radius of the vessel is one factor, viscosity of fluid is another factor, and the length of the tube is another factor. Very quickly, if you would like to just understand it here, flow would obviously be directly proportional to delta P. More the delta P across the system, the more the flow would be. Okay. Radius, you increase the radius, there will be increased flow. We just studied it. Exponential flow rather. Over viscosity. If there is more viscosity, the flow will be less. Okay. You do not confuse it with Reynolds. That was turbulence. Flow, even if you were to take the honey versus olive oil versus water example, the flow would be least for the honey. Obviously, you are looking at the amount of flow and there's a timer somewhere. So water will slide off in the tube very quickly. But honey, however, will be the least in its flow rate. Okay. Length of the tube also matters. If the length of the tube is long, then the flow will be less. This is where this gorgeous looking fluid, not fluid, drink comes in, and this delicious chocolate shake comes in. Now, if you take the example of a straw, you are sipping on this heavenly drink on a heavy and hot day, and you're using a thin straw, which is long. It's quite long. It's like this is somewhere you are, and this is the glass, and the straw is long. Okay. Now imagine it. Don't enjoy too much. Just stay with Poiseuille's. Okay. If the length of the straw is more, your effort of getting this fluid inside your mouth will be more, as compared to if the length of the straw is shorter. It will be simpler, right? This is where the length of the vessel comes in. If the length of the vessel is more, now you get it. You understand the whole thing, right? Let's see what this picture can explain to us. What is this? This is a milkshake, a chocolate shake, whatever. How does this as a fluid compare to this as a fluid? In terms of viscosity, this fluid's viscosity is much less than this fluid's viscosity. For you to get to suck it in this particular fluid, it will you need to apply more pressure. If you're using this type of straw, which is highly undesirable. If you use this same straw over here, you will take hours to devour this particular delight. However, look at the tube, look at the straw here. The straw is wider and shorter. So for optimal, if I can say, optimal milkshake enjoyment, ask the vendor for shorter and broader straws and enjoy your drink. Again, highly viscous fluids have more resistance to flow. To overcome this, if you use a tube which is wider in diameter, and shorter in length. Okay. I hope now Poiseuille's law is a bit more appetizing, tolerable maybe. Okay. So remember that. Going on to some of its derivations, don't be scared. They're very, very simple. Look, the white stuff is basically something which you can put away nicely, tuck away nicely. So just rearranging, nothing more. So flow is F or Q, okay? Delta P is the same. And this stuff here, basically, is resistance. Okay, let me just walk you through it. We have just written this Poiseuille's law here again, but not with the long words, just F and Q. So this is Poiseuille's law. You have rearranged it for delta P now. So this goes down here, this stays up, and this goes down here. Okay. So this becomes for delta P, for flow it's like this. For delta P, it becomes like this. Flow goes over to the other side. You have the viscosity and the length up and over pi and R4. Now, this here, this expression is basically a formula for resistance. So we replace this with R. So now we have a very nice and very meaningful equation coming out of the Poiseuille's law, which is delta P is affected by the flow and the resistance.